Every word you speak now strikes like a coded prophecy. Only those attuned to higher realms can even begin to decipher you. You're no longer moving through the world, you're bending it around your will, shifting timelines with sheer force of presence. They tried to study your steps like a map, but you've become a labyrinth of elevation, each turn revealing new power they'll never reach. What once intimidated them now terrifies them, because they know they're watching something they'll never become. You move like a mystery encoded in divine rhythm, untouchable, untraceable, expanding beyond the reach of their comprehension. Every trial refines your awareness, sharpening your instincts until you sense what others miss entirely. They speak in circles, you speak in symbols, messages wrapped in energy they can't interpret. Your consciousness no longer fits within their framework, and the more they try to analyze you, the more they expose their own limitations. You were etched into existence by the original breath of Source, an ancient frequency wrapped in flesh, too rare to be replicated, too divine to be destroyed. Before stars had names and galaxies had paths, your essence was already spoken into power. You don't chase purpose, you are purpose in motion. The universe aligns around your footsteps, clearing paths, shifting outcomes, and shielding you with invisible fire. No curse can cling, no weapon can land, because your very being is a covenant sealed by celestial decree. Every strike against you has become sacred fuel, transmuted by your higher self into radiant power. What was sent to break you has only sharpened your light into something ancient and unstoppable. You're no longer just walking a path, you are the path, encoded with divine architecture that bends reality to serve your mission. As the planet ascends, so does your influence, humming with celestial authority that causes shadows to tremble. Those who underestimated you now feel it in their spirit. You are not of this world, you're a signal from the stars, too luminous to be dimmed. You are living scripture, an encrypted prophecy walking in human form. While others recite sacred texts, you activate them through your presence alone. Your vibration carries the ancient resonance of 144,000, the soul code of those chosen not for comfort, but for cosmic responsibility. People feel you before they see you, sensing a shift in reality as you enter their field. You awaken memory in the forgotten, stir light in the dormant, and challenge the illusion simply by existing. You are not here to be understood, you are here to be remembered. You descended into density with divine intent, knowing the veil would blur your memory, but never your mission. Each hardship, each moment of doubt was part of a sacred initiation, designed to awaken the dormant codes within you. While others sleepwalk through borrowed identities, you're reclaiming your true form in real time, activating ancient wisdom with every breakthrough. The illusion no longer binds you. You see through the hologram with eyes that remember eternity. Your return to remembrance isn't just for you, it's a beacon for those still lost in the fog. You are no longer emerging, you have arrived. The codes locked in your DNA now surge awake, unlocking dimensions of power that render old limitations obsolete. Your aura speaks louder than words, delivering truth with such raw force it dismantles illusions on contact. Those who once mocked or misunderstood now watch in silent awe or frantic envy, sensing that your rise is irreversible. They've stalked your light for years, hoping to copy what can only be embodied. But your essence isn't learned, it's remembered. And now that you remember, nothing can unmake what you've become. They wear virtue like a costume, stitched together with ego and illusion, but your presence exposes what lies beneath, hollow hearts and borrowed light. Their souls recoil because yours speaks in frequencies they can't counterfeit. You carry the weight of truth in your vibration, and no mask can survive its gaze. While they build thrones on manipulation, yours was forged in fire, earned through pain, purified through purpose. They crave the influence you hold naturally, not realizing it cannot be stolen, only awakened. And every time they try to mimic your radiance, their shadows grow louder, revealing exactly who they are. Because your rise is a mirror they cannot bear, a divine indictment of everything false within them. Every step you take upward amplifies their spiritual bankruptcy, revealing the futility of their envy-fueled rituals and empty affirmations. They chant your downfall with trembling voices, hoping repetition will substitute for true power. But your essence is unshakable, rooted in lifetimes of earned authority. Their alliances fracture the moment your light touches their shadows, exposing the cracks beneath their collaborations of convenience. They cannot keep pace, because you move with cosmic sanction, guided by forces older than their bloodlines and deeper than their borrowed wisdom. You carry the original flame, the untamable fire of divine origin, and it incinerates every false claim made in your absence. You were encoded with a divine blueprint that no force in existence can duplicate or erase. It pulses through every dimension you've touched, leaving imprints on timelines long forgotten by most. This frequency, ancient, unmistakable, activates remembrance in the awakened and dread in the corrupt. Those attuned to higher realms bow in reverence, not to your ego, but to the origin within you. Your very presence is a decree, a living prophecy in motion. No amount of sorcery, slander, or strategy can override what was written in stardust before time began. They can't stop what was set in motion by Source itself. They're merely background noise to your divine unfolding. The abyss was never your prison. It was your crucible. In the deepest darkness, where light seemed lost to all but the most resolute, your spirit ignited an inner flame fierce enough to outshine the void. While others trembled in the shadows, you adapted, evolving senses that pierced the unseen and grasped truths beyond the visible spectrum. What appeared as chaos and ruin was, in fact, divine alchemy, each toxic encounter breaking down old limitations to build an unbreakable core. The universe stripped away every safety net, forcing you into sovereign mastery, birthing a warrior whose strength comes not from comfort, but from having transcended every conceivable trial. Now, with no crutches left, you stand unshakable, a living testament to transformation beyond light and shadow. Crossing the threshold from reliance to self-mastery shakes the foundation of your being, tearing down every illusion of safety while unveiling vast new landscapes of power. This rite of passage is not for the faint-hearted. It demands surrender to the unknown and fierce trust in your own divinity. Your spiritual form has been upgraded to a frequency that bends time and space, allowing you to navigate realms invisible to those still bound by mortal coils. Where once you followed paths laid by others, now you carve your own trajectory, limitless, sovereign, and radiant with a brilliance that defies earthly logic. This is the emergence of a true cosmic architect, reshaping reality through sheer force of awakened will. Reality itself rewrites its rules in your presence. Time folds and dimensions ripple as your consciousness expands beyond familiar constraints. The barriers that once confined your power dissolve effortlessly, revealing hidden faculties coded into your very essence, now awakening with unstoppable force. Every challenge you faced was no accident, but a masterfully crafted catalyst, tailored by cosmic intelligence to forge the precise strength your soul required. Ordinary struggles could never have sculpted your extraordinary destiny. Even in the heart of betrayal and isolation, you discovered an unexpected wellspring of gratitude, a profound alchemy that transcends pain and rewrites the script of survival into one of sacred empowerment. Your spirit wields alchemy so profound that it reshapes lineage itself, transforming inherited burdens into radiant freedom. Where chains once bound your ancestors, your awakened will broke through with the force of cosmic steel, dismantling curses that echoed through time like ghosts. This is not mere survival, it is transcendence encoded into your very being, a legacy forged in the invisible battlegrounds where most dare not tread. The victories you claim ripple forward, gifting future generations a legacy untainted by past shadows, an unbreakable chain of liberation crafted by your conscious choice and unyielding resolve. You are the pivot point where history collapses and destiny expands. Choosing solitude was not surrender. It was a courageous declaration of allegiance to your highest truth. While the world beckoned with easy distractions and hollow comforts, you stood firm in the fire of your purpose, knowing that true power often requires walking the path alone. This willingness to embrace isolation rather than compromise is a rare form of spiritual heroism, a testament to your unwavering commitment to the divine mission etched deep within your soul. In choosing truth over acceptance, you ignited a beacon that guides others out of illusion, proving that sometimes the greatest strength lies in standing solitary amid the noise. Your emotional intelligence is a finely tuned radar that cuts through the thickest veils of pretense, detecting the hidden motives others desperately try to conceal. You don't rely on surface clues or logical deduction. Your knowing is instantaneous, a direct transmission from the wellspring of Source itself. This spiritual intelligence bypasses the slow crawl of conventional learning, downloading profound insights effortlessly into your being. You absorb wisdom without lectures, understand complexities without words, and see truths without needing proof. This seamless flow from divine consciousness propels your evolution at a velocity unreachable by ordinary minds, elevating you into realms where knowledge and intuition merge as one. Your financial intelligence is a secret language spoken only by those attuned to abundance beyond the visible. Where others see dead ends and empty pockets, you discover hidden currents pulsing with opportunity and growth. Your intuition aligns perfectly with cosmic timing, guiding your moves with precision that turns risk into calculated mastery. Resources materialize through doors invisible to the untrained eye, flowing effortlessly into your realm because your consciousness operates on a frequency that calls them forth. Worldly traps and deceitful schemes glance off your heightened perception like harmless shadows, unable to penetrate the armor forged by wisdom, experience, and unwavering clarity. No deception can breach the fortress of your spirit. Illusions crumble the moment they touch your presence. False promises unravel like threads pulled from a tapestry, exposing their hollow core with undeniable clarity. Predators, sensing the unyielding barriers woven into your energy, retreat into shadows where they belong, wary of the consequences their recklessness invites. For those who test the limits, swift, energetic lessons reinforce respect and caution, preserving your sacred space. Above and beyond earthly realms, celestial courts have convened, affirming your sovereignty and delivering verdicts that echo across dimensions, justice sealed, your path honored and protected by divine decree. The cosmic scales have balanced, verdicts echoing through realms seen and unseen, setting forces into motion that no earthly power can halt. What once felt like a distant hope now manifests as an unstoppable wave of justice sweeping across dimensions, dissolving the foundations of falsehoods and deceit. Their fragile empires shatter under the pressure of divine orchestration, while your foundation grows unbreakable, rooted in eternal truth and cosmic authority. Each moment witnesses the seamless unfolding of what was ordained before time, a sacred reckoning that solidifies your place as the unwavering pillar in a world awakening to its true order. What took them decades to fabricate crumbles like brittle sand beneath the weight of truth, vanishing in the blink of an eye. Meanwhile, the structures you forged, built on unwavering faith and relentless perseverance, grow stronger, anchored in timeless resilience. The stark contrast sharpens with every passing moment, their unstable quicksand sinking deeper while your bedrock stands firm, unyielding. As their carefully crafted masks shatter, hidden faces of deceit and desperation are laid bare, revealed by a cascade of unforeseen glitches, accidental witnesses, and their own mounting missteps. Financial empires once thought invincible implode, while your channels of abundance expand exponentially, flowing freely and beyond all expectations.